It's the end of your show.
Why so angry?
I was trying to be scary.
Scary. Oh. Ah!
Thank you. Thank you.
Horrifying.
What is this, the Charlie News Channel?
I think so.
Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
I love the graininess. Whoa! Who's this guy? He win
Oh, a lot of money.
That's a big number.
I think his name is Gary.
That's almost like 2 hamburgers.
Yeah, wow.
Oh.
Ooh, some scratch offs.
Whoa.
All right, that was kind of cool.
Charlie, what are your thoughts on gambling?
Gambling? Oh.
Love
Oh.
it. He loves it.
That I can't get enough of it?
Can't get
Growl.
enough.
You know, I worked as like one of those lotto people, like the
Yeah.
person who gives out the lottery tickets. Stressful, can I tell
Oh,
Is that a
you?
I
real
bet.
story?
Yeah. No, that's so genuine.
Really?
I worked as a cashier for just like a grocery store, and it had a lotto machine. And then the people think that you know the lotto lingo. I didn't. I did not know the jargon.
Whoa!
Ooh.
They're looking up at the sky because
Whoa, it's coming, Charlie.
there's
it's
a
coming.
meteor coming. That's a meteor. You guys better watch out. Whoa! Is that Lord of the Rings?
I think it's because it's the Ring of Fire.
Oh, like the Johnny Cash song.
Like the Harry
Yeah.
Potter movie?
Yeah.
Just like the Harry Potter movie.
I think you're supposed to stare directly into the sun when this
Oh,
happens.
is that
Yeah,
what you're
that
supposed to do?
that resets your eyesight.
Yeah.
To
Right.
0.
It actually
if you-
enhances it.
Right. If you wear glasses, if you look up at the eclipse, it will give you 2020 vision.
Yes.
That's what
We'll
I've
go
heard.
from 2020 to 00.
It actually
Oh,
gives you
that's
21 vision.
21.
It lets you like see
21.
through people.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Like X-rays.
Whoa.
So make sure to look at the sun when this is happening. What is?
I think it already happened.
I want to know the correlation between Lord of the Rings and the eclipse.
They're having fun. Is
going
this
on?
part of the eclipse?
I don't know.
Northwestern University.
You know, I that's a Lego piece right back there.
Whoa. Design a robot that can walk.
So Northwestern University is making robots that can walk, and that's it. That's all they're doing. All this other stuff right here,
I think we have those
this
already.
is too much. They just put legs on a robot
I don't like
and
it.
then make them
Why is it
walk.
like flexing?
It makes me really
Whoa.
uncomfortable.
It's like
Ooh.
pulsing.
It made it really jiggly at the end there.
Yeah, that's actually a purple pillow right there.
For the robots, because, you know.
Yeah, they just wanna
They get
lie
so
down.
sleepy-eepy.
The robots, they walk too much.
Oh, are they going to
just
shoot us like that?
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings.
And they're gonna have cats.
That cat is actually a robot.
Whoa.
Fun fact.
You can't trust anyone these days, not
Yeah.
even cats.
Yeah.
Charlie
Look,
Supervisor
the guy's
real
taking a
news.
picture of it. Oh,
Is he gonna like,
put the cat in the box. Cat in the hat, hey, am I right? What is
what's
this?
he doing?
I believe he took his cat to go vote for something really important.
Oh, is the cat running for president?
I hope so.
Mr. President?
Look at that
Wow.
guy. I'd vote
But he
for him.
seems-
I would
Trapped, I
vote
don't
for
know.
him. He looks too
But he's a
what?
robot.
Oh.
I think he fell for the oldest trick in the book.
The box trick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hate
we've all
when that
been there,
happens.
like,
I honestly, yeah. it
That's
happens
how
too
we
much.
got you here, actually.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, oh,
Remember
look at
that,
this
Matt?
box. Look at these cool cars. They're bouncing around. Wow. This guy was gonna.
He's got some eyebrows.
I talked to that guy over there, and he told me, don't come around here anymore.
Really? Because I talked to this guy and he told you to come there all the time.
Really? Dichotomy of man.
he's just testing your persistence.
What do you think of this
Maybe.
car?
That car is awesome. That's actually my dad's car. My dad owned that car.
Oh, like that specific one?
Yeah.
Did they like steal it? What happened?
Yeah, they took it from him. He was sleeping one day, and they just took it. And then my dad didn't really care. He's like, yeah, all right. It happens.
So they towed his car, and then he bought a new one.
My dad bought a new one, yeah.
You know you can just get it back, right?
What?
When they tow your car, you can get it back. You don't gotta buy another car.
Oh.
Wait, play that again. It looked like something crazy is gonna
This
happen.
is paranormal activity?
Yeah, I expected a jump scare there.
Yeah, look at this.
Let's go.
The grainy
It's a
makes
ring
it,
com.
it makes it
It
scarier.
really does. Wait, Charlie, get out of the way. There might be
Is
There he
something-
is.
What is that?
That's a bear.
That's a bear?
Oh my! Oh, it is a bear. Oh, look at him.
Whoa!
He's gallivanting throughout the home.
That's not a bear.
Maybe your last
Oh wait,
name
wait,
is
move.
Bear.
Move.
Where?
Get down! Oh my gosh!
Oh, oh,
Oh, he's just climbing out the window.
Sorry, it scared me. I thought it was
I think
real.
you both scared each other off, honestly.
Give him a little kiss.
Maybe. Yeah.
I heard they like kisses. Bears?
Bears?
Yeah.
I gave one a handshake once.
Do you think you could fight a bear?
Honestly, yeah. I could fight a bear. See?
Python versus bear, who wins?
Python versus bear. Python wins
Where
every
is
time.
he?
9 times out
Oh, I
of 10.
see him. He's next to you.
That's a woman.
If only we could see what this woman's saying. Or that one.
I can lip read.
What's
Charlie
saying?
Harkins is really cool. Whoa. All right. Cool.
And she's saying to watch the interview show because there will be bears.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think? Oh.
Those are great stats.
I like that
Whoa.
they just enter the home. They don't attack. They just kind of chill
This
out.
is proof that you should just let them in your home.
Yeah.
They're cold,
Yeah.
they're hungry. Just give them
Nearly
a little
70 home.
piece of
entries in
ham, and then they'll leave
2022.
you alone.
Isn't
Well,
that crazy?
Then they'll
there's
leave through the
actually a
window like
bear
that
in
other
all
guy.
your guys' homes. You should check during this break. Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
We'll do it. Ooh, that was scary for a second.
Whoa! Who's this guy again?
What's his name?
I don't know.
Sean
Monkey.
Monkey?
Sean Monkey?
Sean
Sean
Monkey?
Monkey.
Sean Monkey? Okay. Okay.
Is he your cousin?
My cousin?
No,
I
Matthew.
don't.
Oh.
More like an acquaintance.
Acquaintance? How do you
Oh.
know him?
Ooh.
He's surely handsome.
He is. You know, he's got that defined jawline, like
Oh yeah, it's
a dream man.
kind of looks like Balloony.
Baloney.
Balloony?
Balloony.
Who's Balloony?
Yeah, who's Baloney?
You came up with a character on
you
your
can't
own?
introduce these characters like that.
From a famous TV show.
Family Guy?
No. Keep trying.
Ooh.
American Dad.
Cleveland
No.
Show.
Children's show.
Family Guy.
It's,
I give up. Who is
it's
it?
Phineas and Ferb.
Ah.
I was trying to.
the
Those
triangle
boys?
and the rectangle,
boys.
those guys?
Yeah, the rectangle and
Triangle,
triangle
rectangle.
boy. And then they've got like
Orange hair.
They've got a sister.
What was
Those
her name?
are Wondrous
Candace.
Boys.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting a call.
She screams.
Who's it from?
It's HR.
HR.
Huh?
It just said,
Uh-oh. Pick it up.
hello.
I didn't do anything.
I don't think I did it. Oh,
That
I
is
might
a
have
noise.
done
What do you think you did?
There's a few things.
There's a
He
few
said
things.
what?
What do I'm not.
Charlie,
a
is this true?
Charlie, what did you do?
I'm not sure.
You have to do something.
Charlie, what have you been doing ever since I gave you a smartphone?
I downloaded Twitter.
Oh
X.
no, come on.
That's the
Twitter.
only thing I have. Yeah.
We told you to
Yeah,
stay
I'll
off
pull
Twitter,
up a
Charlie.
couple. I'll call you back, I guess.
Charlie, who
right, yeah,
gave you
we'll
Twitter?
get it
Who
up
gave you
real quick.
permission?
It was the only app that allowed me to download something.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
Charlie,
need to
this
put,
better be good. That's all I'm saying.
We need to put parental locks on Charlie's phone. What did you tweet, Charlie?
Is this you,
What?
Charloots?
Oh. People don't lock the bathroom door when using it is always in the blame. I don't feel bad for seeing you vulnerable.
You tweeted that?
Charlie, what do you have to say?
I feel that completely. That is who I am. These tweets.
So you're the guy that breaks into bathroom doors. I use bathrooms
Do
I
you
don't wanna-
keep it unlocked?
sometimes.
You are a menace. To
I don't
this
think
world.
I ever lock the bathroom door.
You don't think you ever lock the bathroom?
If the bathroom door is shut, you knock.
Oh, absolutely not.
Are you a non-knocker?
I'm a non-knocker. If the bathroom door is open, I'm going right in.
If it's open, yeah, enter. That's deserved. But shut? That deserves a knock, Charlie.
That's not a knock. If it's a stall, sure, a knock. But if
You
it's like
sure
a
retweet a lot
lone
of
bathroom,
stuff.
it's a lone bathroom, and I.
What is the difference between a stall and a lone
A
bathroom?
lone bathroom is
Charlie, what am I reading?
is one door,
Is there more?
and there's
There's
one.
I can't.
toilet.
I've been scrolling for the past 5 minutes. It just doesn't end.
Charlie,
Oh, you're a fan?
5,972 posts. Is that real?
Yeah, and I downloaded.
I gave you the
what,
phone like
yesterday?
2 days ago.
Yeah,
How much could you have possibly tweeted?
Charloots.
yeah. Who knew a greenhouse could be hot as? And then I left that one
What?
for interpretation.
Charloots.
Yeah.
I think there's something that we would have to
I think we have
move.
to have an intervention.
Move.
Charlie, you can't. For 3 likes.
Who's Marianne?
Is that your mom?
That's my mother. We found her on Twitter, and I think, what did she say there? She said,
Come on.
yeah.
She said, "Come on, man."
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah.
So
like
she,
Joe
even
Biden.
she's disappointed too. You have a mother?
Happened by chance.
You don't get to pick your family, as they say, but
That's
you sure
true.
do get one. So.
That's true.
What's this, Charlie?
I just posted a picture of my face.
Oh my God.
You know, you kind of look like a Muppet.
That deserves me for the world's worst selfie.
Maybe like 45%. Not that.
45%?
Glad you
Yeah.
got clean nostrils.
45%
Thank you.
Muppet.
What did you say, Emmy?
Yeah.
I'll take an Emmy.
Charlie, what gave you the? Why do you think you have the right to post these things?
So that one, I was really, really angry that day, and I had to let out my frustration on.
You can't be doing this, Charlie.
Charlie, not everyone deserves a voice, and you definitely fall in that category.
I can't express who I am.
What is
No.
this, Charlie?
Look at these raccoons.
How much does this cost? Did you buy these?
I did. Remember how much that burger cost?
I'll never forget.
How much was it? I don't remember.
8,000.
8,000. It was around that. I bought that.
Is
Are
this
they
where all the
alive?
money in our,
Do they
our
swim?
budget is going?
They swim?
They swim.
What,
that's
can
a
we
little
at
bit
least
worth
use
it.
it as a prop?
No. No, I don't want you
Did
to.
you name them?
Are they alive?
Ringo, Dingo, Blingo.
There
The
was
last one
4.
is
Name them?
Charlie, they're dead.
What?
Why would you buy dead animals?
What do you mean?
You know you can get those for free.
What do you mean they're dead? He said they were alive, that they swim around.
No, they're not.
I've seen them. swim.
Look at them.
Have you ever seen them move?
They're paddling.
They can't move.
They're moving in that picture.
They don't move when I look at them.
What are they, the
They move
gremlins?
when you don't look at them?
Yes, they're just like the gremlins.
So we can't feed them. They can't move.
Yeah.
But they were somehow worth $8,000.
Yeah. My little,
It is a
my
cool
little
boat.
treat.
Charlie, I think we need to
cool
ground
boat.
you for this.
What?
I think you're grounded. I think you have to go into
What
the
did I
corner.
I think we need to
do?
put you in internet jail for a little bit.
What?
Go in the
Don't
corner,
delete my
Charlie.
account.
Charlie,
What?
go in the corner.
No. Oh, come on. You're no fun. Oh.
That's all for today. Charlie's going into the corner.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, a response from Student Affairs after a resident assistant posted a petition.
And taxes could be rising in Oswego.
Plus, alcohol sales on Sunday last longer.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Ed Lundquist.
And I'm Hazel Montalvo.
Last night we reported on a petition for a potential union being formed by campus RAs campaigning for residents' life to address some concerns they have with their jobs. Tonight we have an official response from Dr. Kathleen Kerr, SUNY Oswego's Vice President of Student Affairs.
In the statement, Dr. Kerr states that the campus is aware of the petition and she personally reaching out to any interested RAs to meet and discuss the issue. Dr. Kerr also echoed the university's commitment to creating an open line of communication between student leaders and campus officials to discuss student issues. Dr. Kerr indicated that campus officials and student resident employees have been in contact about these concerns, and she sees the petition as another mechanism for students to communicate their concerns.
Next week, the New York Theater Ballet is coming to Oswego as a feature in the university's ongoing Artswego series. Both well-versed and up-and-coming choreographers will come together to bring local audiences a fresh look at classic and modern pieces. In addition, they are also offering master classes to the ballet class on campus and to the general public at Oswego's Sky Project Dance Company. The performance will be held at the Waterman Theater next Friday, October 27th at 7 p.m.
In an effort to give students more resources for research, SUNY Oswego's Penfield Library has announced the expansion of their interlibrary loan system. The system allows students to request resources from organizations outside of Oswego free of charge. Librarians at Penfield are excited to be able to expand the pool of resources for students, but they suggest signing up quickly to ensure that the request process will go smoothly when you need it.
If you're interested in botany, SUNY Oswego's plant-focused facilities will be opening their doors for an open house this Friday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. The event will show off the 200 plant species in the greenhouse on the top floor of Shinneman Hall and the herbarium on the upper third floor, boasting roughly 40,000 preserved plants from over the past 200 years. The open house will allow visitors to learn about both the facilities and their features while also supporting teaching and research. Cloudy, but not too cold. It was typical autumn weather today, don't you think?
Absolutely. Now let's take a first look at your forecast with Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Rienzo.
Hey everybody, today was a pretty nice fall day. Little crisp, cool air and some cool temperatures. Nothing too bad, but not the nicest day. We did have a beautiful sunset by the lake. It was a perfect golden, perfect orange. It was just beautiful. But for the next few days, you can expect some more cool fall temperatures like the ones we had today. Maybe a little bit cooler from what we've seen. Not much rain for the next couple days, but do expect to bust out your umbrellas in the next coming days. And all that and more in my full forecast. Back to the desk.
Despite last year's constant property tax level and the 11% decrease on general taxes, Oswego County may not be able to maintain such a position in the face of unexpected budget complications. Thanks to the introduction of an upgraded private health care company to the county jail and a Supreme Court decision that limits the revenue that can be taken from tax delinquent properties, Oswego County is moving into 2024 on an unsure and possibly underprepared budget plan. What does this mean for you? Well, taxes might be on the rise in Oswego County.
Don't toss your pumpkins in the trash after Halloween. You've got some other options. The Oswego County's Department of Solid Waste is accepting pumpkins to be used in their compost pile following Halloween night. County residents are invited to bring their used pumpkins to the Bristol Hill Transfer Station in Fulton on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays during operating hours to contribute to the compost.
Governor Hochul signed a legislation package Saturday that expands the alcoholic beverage laws in New York State. With this package now in effect, retailers are able to sell alcohols on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Brewers' licenses are extended from 1 year to 3. Alcohol can be kept in pressurized dispensing machines, and retailers can sell promotional items related to wine and spirits, as well as complimentary gifts. This signing continues Governor Hochul's support of small businesses and addresses several archaic New York State laws.
Yesterday, Kathy Hochul announced that she will be traveling to Israel today. She plans to make this a solidarity mission to, quote, show the world that we stand with Israel. She hopes to meet with diplomatic leaders and visit communities devastated by the horrific Hamza attacks. She is slated to return home sometime on Friday.
Still ahead tonight, another politician is making their way to Israel.
And a new policy may leave migrant in New York City without a home. More on this coming up.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm meteorologist David Rienzo. Right now in Oswego, it's 50 degrees with the feels like temperature of 50. Nothing really too cool happening. There's been no precipitation for the last few days, so dry ground right now. Some calm winds coming in from the south. It's going to make us feel a little bit warm. It's going to increase what tonight's temperature would be at 45 degrees with the southwest wind coming in about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Nothing that's going to blow you off your feet, but it might feel a little bit warm, which will help you out. There will be a slight wind chill, which is going to make it feel like 42 degrees tonight. It'll feel a little bit cold, so I'd suggest a hoodie, maybe a winter coat if you're a little sensitive to cold temperatures. Tomorrow morning, if you're stepping out the door, it'll start very cold, 47 degrees, but as the day increases, it'll peak at 61 degrees right around 3 p.m., right when you're coming out of classes. Maybe you're going for an early dinner if you're an old person, or if you just like early dinners, nothing wrong with that. Temperatures are going to drop back down as the night continues into 56, and we can expect some more warm temperatures for our area, some cold temperatures over in the Pacific coast. But if you look in such as Louisiana and the Midwest, they've got some higher temperatures than what would normally see in this time of the year. For our coming week, this is our chance of precipitation. Thursday, nothing too severe. The most you might see is something happening in the evening, 10, 11 p.m., something like that. Nothing too severe. But as the weekend continues, such as on Friday, you've got less than a likely chance, nothing positive. It would again just be something in the morning, something in the afternoon. But Saturday is when you can definitely see some rain. It is more than likely that rain will occur. Nothing too severe, less than an inch in our areas, and that'll again just drop back down for Sunday, less than likely. Going into our 7-day forecast, you can see temperatures are cooling down a little bit, starting at 66 on Thursday and Friday, and it'll drop down to 51 by Sunday. That rain will really cool off our area. Chance of showers tomorrow, as I said, with clouds growing as the day continues on Thursday. Some cool lows, 45 Wednesday night, 44 on Saturday. So expect a cold, wet weekend and a cool week next week. That's my full forecast. Back to the desk.
A 10-year-old girl is dead after a train struck her in New York Tuesday morning. Officials say she suffered a medical condition and collapsed on the tracks. Unfortunately, the operator wasn't able to stop the train in time. The resulting incident disrupted service on several subway lines. Police say they don't suspect any criminal behavior was involved.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced a new policy that will limit the amount of time migrant family can stay at a shelter. Families seeking asylum will now be required to leave those facilities after 60 days and will have to reapply for placement. The new rule takes effect next week. 60-day notices will first be given out to families who have been in the system the longest. The city is expected to open up a new shelter in the next coming weeks in Brooklyn. It will house up to 500 families.
Around 2,000 U.S. troops have been put on prepare to deploy orders for possible support to Israel. The troops were originally put on a 96-hour prepare to deploy order, but this has since shortened to less than 24 hours. Those being deployed include service members with a variety of specialties, but the U.S. has focused on sending medical support above all others. This comes just after the U.S. deployed the USS Gerald R. Ford and the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower carrier strike groups to the Mediterranean Sea.
The Pentagon released video today that shows Chinese pilots getting dangerously close to U.S. aircraft. In one of the encounters, a Chinese jet can be seen firing flares. The Pentagon says the intent of flying that close to American jets and firing projectiles is to intimidate the pilots. It's happening over the East and South China Seas, which are considered international airspace. Military leaders are calling on China to put a stop to this behavior. So far, China has yet to respond to the U.S. military.
President Joe Biden is planning to visit Israel this week as the country is in a war against the militant group Hamas, who Israeli authorities say killed 1,400 people during an attack nearly 2 weeks ago now.
This presidential trip comes as the House Foreign Affairs Committee is drafting legislation to authorize U.S. military force, quote, in the event it's necessary. John Loring reports.
Wednesday, according to Secretary of State Antony Blinken.
Israel have agreed to develop a plan that will enable humanitarian aid from donor nations and multilateral organizations to reach civilians in Gaza, and them alone, including the possibility of creating areas to help keep civilians out of harm's way.
Blinken adds that Biden will, quote, reaffirm the United States' solidarity with Israel. That's a stance agreed upon by the Senate's majority and minority leaders.
I will be working with the administration on putting together an emergency supplemental that will give Israel the tools it needs to defend itself.
The surest way to stop violence against Israelis and oppression of Palestinians is to wipe terrorists like Hamas from the face of the earth.
The 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit is headed to the waters off the coast of Israel, and the Pentagon is preparing U.S. troops for a potential deployment to the country for medical and logistical support. But the Biden White House is still looking for a diplomatic solution.
The president still believes, even for all this conflict, he still believes in the promise of a two-state solution, that the Palestinians deserve their own state, a place where they can call home.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
The tensions between the Israelis and the Palestinians has gone on for decades and has claimed thousands of lives from both sides. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan says there is a risk this war could result in a much wider conflict for the region as other countries prepare to get involved. When WTOP-10 nightly news continues, mouth pain, ankle pain, and pocket pain.
Find out more when we come back.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to WTOP-10. Here is your health and consumer update. An AI breakthrough may allow pancreatic cancer to be detected before it's too late. Mandy Gaither has more. It's expected to become the
second leading cause of cancer death in the U.S. by 2030. And many times, pancreatic cancer is a silent killer.
Patients typically present at a stage where the cancer has really won the battle, so to speak.
Dr. Ajit Goenka with Mayo Clinic says nearly 70% of patients with pancreatic cancer face death within the first year of diagnosis. That's why early detection is critical. But he says many times small pancreatic cancers aren't detected on CT scans until it's advanced to an incurable stage.
That effectively makes imaging as the final frontier in our quest for early cancer detection.
Goenka and other researchers used imaging data sets from past CT scans of those diagnosed with pancreatic cancer to create an artificial intelligence model that they hope will help aid in early detection of small tumors that are currently difficult to detect.
We are very happy with what we have achieved so far, but we are also mindful of the fact
American Cancer Society expects 64,000 people to be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer this year. This technological breakthrough would help those people and their families.
On the other hand, technology doesn't always help us. Be careful on those bird scooters down in town. As e-scooter, e-bike, and hoverboard injuries have been increasing by 23% every year since 2017, with 233 deaths reported. A third of these injuries involve children 14 years and younger. Emergency rooms are seeing more and more injuries related to the micromobility devices as numbers continue to climb.
Start making your holiday wish list. A survey from Deloitte Holiday Retail says that people are excited to start shopping. Economics expect holiday spending to surpass last year and even pre-pandemic numbers. Surprisingly enough, people are expected to spend more on non-gift items than gifts. This year, it is expected that the average holiday spending will be $1,600 compared to 2019's $1,500.
Speaking of rising numbers, the Carolina Reaper has been dethroned as the world's hottest pepper. And that's no easy feat, as the pepper sits at a brutal 1.6 million Scoville heat units. Eddie Curry, cultivator of the Carolina Reaper, has grown an even more monstrous chili pepper. Pepper X has a whopping 2.7 million Scoville heat units. Talk about something you wouldn't want to eat from your neighbor's garden.
All these stories were about things rising, but this next one was about something dropping. This something had an entire flight canceled. It was poop. Someone pooped on the bathroom floor of an airplane, and the passengers had to leave so a cleaning crew could deep clean the aircraft. That person should be less worried about missing their flight and more worried about missing the toilet bowl. The plane didn't even get a chance to take off.
Coming up at sports, it's Luke Ratty.
Hey Luke, can you give us a quick preview?
Hey guys, stay tuned for the latest sports news, including a necessary Lakers draw and a birthday boy who made the most of it. All that and more, next.
We go on at like 11:30. It's like,
No.
what do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
It's 10:30. What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get closer to that one.
Hit it.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Up by Crowan, not able to get all that. DiCarlo on the rebound. Alex DiCarlo.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
Welcome back. I'm your sports guy, and let's get this show on the road. The match wasn't pretty, but the Oswego men's soccer team found a way to stave off elimination with a 0-0 tie at the hands of the New Paltz Hawks. A loss would have eliminated the Lakers from making the SUNY playoffs. The story of the game was Oswego goalie Andre Bergili, who put the Lakers on his back and shut the door on the Hawks with an impressive 5 saves in the contest. The Lakers are still alive for the playoffs. Switching to the other side of the ball, the Oswego women's soccer team will look to continue their recent success when they travel to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo State Bengals. The Lakers have not lost a game in 4 contests, having won and drawn 2 games each. Buffalo State are coming off a 3-3 tie with the Plattsburgh State Cardinals, so they'll be looking to give the Lakers a good fight. Game is scheduled for Wednesday, October 18th at 3 p.m. Fantasy football owners can breathe a sigh of relief. The San Francisco 49ers star running back, Christian McCaffrey, is trending in a great direction. League sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter that McCaffrey avoided a serious oblique and rib injury, and he may still be able to play in his next game against the Minnesota Vikings on Monday night. McCaffrey underwent an MRI on Monday, and the results were certainly the star will look to get back on the field as soon as possible. Philadelphia Phillies star Bryce Harper celebrated his 31st birthday with a bang, a 420-foot bomb which extended Philadelphia's lead to 2-0 in the first game of the NLCS against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Harper would also add a ribby single in the bottom of the third to bring the score to 4-0. Nick Castellanos and Kyle Schwarber would each add a solo shot as well, and the Philadelphia Phillies would go on to win the match 5-3. They'll look to go 2-0 tonight. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys against Justin Herbert and the Chargers in this Monday night brawl. And there was a brawl before the pregame snap. Dak Prescott, 4th and 1, rumbles into the end zone untouched An 18-yard run by Dak as he rumbles past the defense and in for 6, which ties the game up at 7 apiece in the first quarter. What a run by Dak. Later on, fourth quarter, 10-10. Second and goal, Dak Prescott scrambles, heaves it up for a prayer, and somehow, some way, Brandon Cooks comes down with the reception. A 2-yard touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks to give the Dallas Cowboys a 17-10 lead. But the Chargers were not done there. Later on, fourth and goal, 1-yard passing touchdown to Gerald Everett, the tight end, ties the game back up at 17, 20-17. 1:30 left. Chargers need a prayer. Herbert heaves it up under pressure, and it's picked off by Stephon Gilmore. The prized offseason signing for the Cowboys comes up big with a game-sealing interception as the Dallas Cowboys go to 4-2 and the Chargers fall to 2-3. That's it for my sports report. Stick around for an unexpected furry mayor.
No kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
La 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 la. Breathe. La 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 la. La 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 la. Breathe.
For a light end to our newscast, a dog in Anchorage, Alaska is running for political office.
Patrick Cornell from CNN has more.
Unleash your vote for this precious pup. Miko for mayor. The political pooch is running to take the top spot in Anchorage, Alaska. The question? Why?
Politics has become kind of a dog-eat-dog kind of thing.
So, whistle for the expert, right? Miko's owner/campaign manager thinks this Malamute may change hearts and minds.
So I figured, well, why not run a dog for mayor and for office? Might change things, how people feel.
Miko loves a good pet and greet. Red, blue, it's all belly rubs here. He's ready to accept scritches and scratches from both sides. As the sign says, the choice is clear.
He's got my vote.
Well, that's our report for tonight.
We appreciate your support.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
Episode 2 of Port City Rising. My name is Alex Brooks. Alongside me is Garrett Chan. Garrett, we got a packed show here today. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what we have on tap?
Certainly will, Brooks. We got a pretty fantastic show in store for tonight. I know last show we talked about doing potential vlogs of different locales and landmarks across the port city, but that will have to wait for a future episode sometime down the road. But for today, we got two very special guests. from the Oswego State men's hockey team joining us tonight, and I'm super pumped for that.
I'm pumped too, Garrett. I am very excited of what we have today. We have the opportunity to interview them, and coming up on Port City Rising, we will have that exclusive interview with Oswego State men's hockey seniors Noah and Shane Bull. You won't want to miss it here on WTOP-10.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back to Port City Rising. We are joined by some very special guests from Brooklyn, Ontario, Canada, senior Oswego State hockey forwards Noah and Shane Bull. Guys, how are you doing?
Good, thanks for having us on.
Yeah, like Shane said, thanks for having us. It's going to be exciting tonight. So.
Well, we're very excited to interview you guys. You guys just came off of a victory against King's College. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Going back to preseason, I mean, we've been going at it since the beginning of August prior to leaving for our trip to Italy. So it's been a long preseason, but it was fun to get back in front of the fans at the Deb.
Yeah, like Shane said, obviously our first preseason game. I think we did a lot of things good that game, but it's great to be back. I know, like he said, we had Italy. That was kind of like a preseason. But yeah, it's good to be back in the swing of things, and we're really excited for next weekend and obviously the season coming up. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how did it feel to be back on the ice this season in front of those fans? I know there wasn't a lot of fans as there usually are, but how did it just feel to just be back on the ice with the team?
Like our team says, I think we have like the best fans in college hockey, so it was awesome. We have a great Blue Line club. They help us out so much, so that's great too, before and after games. And it's just great to be back in the room and playing in front of everyone. There's nothing like it, so it's really good to be back.
Now, Noah, I was watching from afar. We were streaming the game on YouTube, catching you guys facing King's College on Saturday. Could you take me into the 2 goals you scored during that game, kind of just your overall vision when you were out on the ice and making those 2 scores?
Yeah, so my first goal, it was actually off a face-off play. My winger, AJ, came down the wall, and I kind of slid up high slot, and I saw an opening, so I kind of got a quick shot off, and luckily I saw below his, I believe it was his glove, so I was able to get a shot off quick. And then, for my second one, the puck was dumped in. I was able to get the loose puck by their defender, and I just did a quick wraparound, and as you can see, I was just able to get a 5-hole, and that's pretty much it. So.
Truly excellent stuff. You guys are absolute wizards on the ice. I bet if I take a step on the ice, I'd probably be slipping, just go for a swing of the puck, and I fall and slide. But that's neither here or there.
Yeah, definitely. So take me. Well, actually, I'll go to a question about the goals for this season for both of you. I know that it's your senior year, it's your last year, maybe the last year here for your Oswego college career. Just tell me into what a goal for yourself and then also the goal for the team.
Yeah, personally, I feel like the team goals are bigger than the personal goals, but also your personal goals help the team. So for me, it's just showing up to the rink every day with a smile on my face, bringing a positive attitude, and just being there for the guys. But when it comes to team goals, I know Noah can talk about this too, but it's kind of the same goals we've had in mind for the past 2 years, which is to win a SUNY championship, and from there, obviously become a national champion. So I think we put a lot of preparation and hard work into this preseason, so I think this year we can get it done, but it starts with every game and having the right attitude.
Yeah, just to add on to what Shane said, obviously our goal this year as a team is to win the SUNY. As you know, the past 2 years we made it to the finals. We're just really close. We just got to get past that hump. But yeah, we've really had a hard off season and preseason, which I think will pay dividends later in the season. And then just for a personal goal, like Shane said, obviously the team comes first. But for me, it's just kind of rebound and go off of how I did last year. Just bring the same energy and everything I did last year. That's pretty much for me, just to help the team win. So
awesome. You were talking about last year and how you were playing in front of this crowd. Whiteout Part 2, weren't able to get the job done. Tell me into what the feeling of last year went with that game.
It was kind of pity. It's not what we wanted. Obviously, it was a close game, it being 2-1, and we scored a goal with 30 seconds left, I believe. But it wasn't the result we wanted, but the atmosphere of the whole game was something I'll always remember. Obviously, we wanted to win, but I think that'll put a lot of pressure into us going into this year against Plattsburgh again, obviously in the whiteout game, and potentially even seeing them in the finals again. So I think it'll be good.
Yeah, Shane, he summed it up perfectly. Like you said, the whiteout 2.0, that was awesome. Fans brought a lot of energy. It was disappointing. We kind of felt bad that we didn't get the win for our fans, but I think this year's the year. So like Shane said, just keep on doing what we're doing this year, and hopefully we'll get a better outcome.
The optimism and momentum certainly high. Kind of just going back to last season, you guys were just very strong throughout. You guys came out of the gate strong, able to have that sustained success. So last season, what was some things you guys learned, not just as a team, but as players, as you took the ice, faced these really tough opponents down the stretch?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing from last year was just the whole part of being consistent. When you think about every game's important, and you should play like it's your last. That being last year, we lost a couple games that we shouldn't have, and that potentially did lower our risk at getting a bid to the national championship. So I think just going with the mindset of being ready to go for every game and playing it like it's your last with a full 60, I think that's something we have to focus on this year.
Yep. You just got to treat every game the same, no matter who your opponent is. That's Coach Ed and Coach John tell us every game. That's something we really got to focus on this year. And like Shane said, consistency. We have a really short season. It goes by really fast, so every game matters, especially when you're trying to get a bid and obviously win the SUNY. So, yeah, we just got to bring the same effort and intensity every game this year. So that's something we definitely learned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. What game, right, you're facing off against all these games this year. You have Plattsburgh, you have Jenny, you have Buff State. What is the one game that you're circling on your schedule? I feel like I already know, but I'm just going to ask, what game are you circling on your schedule this season?
I think for me, it's our home opener against Hobart. Obviously, they were the national champions last year, and obviously that's our first one of the year. So that will kind of set the pace to see where we are at as a team, and I think Coach Ed's fired up about it, as we should be. So I think that's one I think I'm going to circle.
Yeah, that's an obvious answer too, but something for me and Shane, actually, a game we have circled is a game we have in Christmas against Concordia, University of Wisconsin. Our oldest brother, Tanner, that's his old school. He played there, so that'll be a pretty special game. I know Tanner and our other brother, Chris, were huge in us in becoming to play hockey and becoming hockey players, so that'll be a pretty special game for us. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know that I was kind of surprised that you weren't saying Plattsburgh, because obviously from last year, but yeah, definitely. What is your expectations for this season?
Yeah, I'll start it off. I think we have pretty big expectations this year. As you guys know, we have a really big senior class this year, so I think with all the experience we have this year and just the core group of guys we have some great leaders on our team. The coaches have really instilled a really good culture this year as well, so I think we have really big expectations this year, and hopefully we get a different outcome. So.
I know, like at the start of the season, right now with the preseason action going on, there's always this optimism. There's always a lot of positivity in the air. So right now, just what's the team morale? What's it like in the locker room? How are you guys getting on each other's nerves? How are you guys push each other's buttons? Obviously, in a playful sense.
Like Noah said, I mean, we are a very veteran team. I think there's 15 seniors, I believe, or something like that. But it's just we have swagger, obviously, but we're also very humble, and we believe in one another. So I think this year, it's just like I said, to take it game by game, day by day, practice by practice, and just continue to get better every day.
Yeah. Also, I think a lot of the guys, when we come to the rink, we all have smiles. We're happy to be there. We have a really great facility here. We love coming here. We're really fortunate, and we're very thankful for that. So, yeah, it's always fun coming to the rink, and I think that really translates to like the off-ice culture and on-ice, how we're so tightly knit together. So I think that really helped us this year.
Awesome. I know that there's a lot of new players that are coming in. Who do you feel will make a first-day impact out of all those new players or someone who's returning?
Well, I think you could go around the whole room and look at each individual and say that they could bring something to the table for our team. But personally, for me, the player I'm most excited about is probably Thurston Francis. Obviously, last year with what he went through, having to miss the entire season due to his Achilles getting injured. So I'm excited for him, and I know he's had a very good offseason. So I'm looking forward to what he brings to our D-corps this year, and I think he'll do exceptionally well.
Yeah, a lot of the new guys we got this year, either transfers or freshmen, they're great. They fit in really well. Obviously, everyone will help our team this year, so I'm really excited for all of them to see what they can do this year as well. So, yeah, like Shane said, I think you can go around the room, everyone can bring something, so it should be a really fun year.
You certainly talked about the young guys certainly getting their feet wet into the Oswego men's hockey program. But let's go on a little time machine for you guys. Gotta go a little bit, a few years back. When it comes to Oswego, what was the thing that stuck out? What made you choose the shores of Lake Ontario?
Yeah, throughout our junior hockey career, we always kind of had Oswego circled on our radar of schools to come to, obviously because there's a lot of alumni that we knew of prior that came to this school. I believe one of the names was, I could be wrong, but Chris Raguzzo. He was a defenseman here. He played for the Whippy Fury as we did, so he always, well, I think we reached out to him a couple times, and he always told us that this was a good spot. And another big thing just being that it's close to home. It's only 4 hours away from us, so obviously our family and friends can come down for weekend games and come support us. So.
Yeah, obviously those are two big reasons for me as well. I think a lot of the reasons we came here for me and Shane are the same, but also when we visited, obviously what we have here is awesome. We're really thankful for it, but also when we came to visit, when we first met Coach Ed, Coach Whitelaw, Elise, our trainer, everyone here was super nice. Grazo as well. They were awesome, super kind. And going around campus, we just loved the smaller campus. The people here were awesome too. So it just seemed like the perfect fit. I think right when we visited, I think we kind of made our choice right away, Shane. So yeah, those are the reasons why we came here.
And it's awesome that you guys are brothers and you're going to the same school and you're playing on the same ice. That's awesome. What is something that you would say as, the welcome to Oswego hockey moment? There's always that moment where, for students it's welcome to Oswego, but especially for you guys, welcome to Oswego moment.
I think for me, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was our first preseason game. I was fortunate enough to get the first goal of the season. Obviously, it wasn't the prettiest goal, but I think it went off my skate or something, but that was kind of eye-opening for me, and it was a pretty packed game, so that was cool to see. But I think another thing would be obviously our first whiteout game with that atmosphere. I think that was something that was exciting and something that I'll always remember.
Yeah, I think I have to go with Shane there. The whiteout games, there's nothing like it. It's so special. I remember seeing all the white towels or shirts in the stands, just the fans going crazy. It was awesome. So I'll definitely remember that for sure. Each year it's always great seeing those games, being in them. So this year those games will be awesome too. So.
You guys talked about the rowdy Oswego faithful. If you had to narrow it down to one word to describe the fans of the Oswego State Lakers, what would that be?
I would have to say rowdy.
Rowdy?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'd have to say just one of a kind. They're awesome. That's what I would say.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. As you guys go on the road and play all of these different opponents and go to different venues, what do you think separates Oswego from all the other teams this season?
You want to hop in here?
Yeah, I can go. I think.
Yeah, I know. Putting you on the spot here.
You put him on the spot.
I apologize.
No, I think for us, something that's really going to set us apart this year. I mentioned earlier, just our off-ice training. We have an awesome strength and conditioning coach, Mark. He provides us these programs that really stick to them throughout the summer and throughout the preseason. And I think Shane can attest to it. It really pays dividends. We feel faster, stronger. A lot of the guys have really taken their diet seriously this year as well as in the classroom. So I think, although it's not directly related, I think it'll really help us out this year and kind of set us apart.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for sitting down with us, but it's going to be enough of just us talking. Let's have some fun as we'll put the Bull Brothers Oswego hockey knowledge to the test. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Port City Rising on WTOP-10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back to Port City Rising. We are joined by two members of the Oswego State men's hockey team, senior forwards Noah and Shane Bull. Now we enter the fun, entertaining part of the show. Is that right, Brooks?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for this. I'm hoping you guys can be excited. We're gonna get into some Oswego trivia right here. So I'll ask the first question. When was the last time the men's team won a SUNY title, and who did they defeat? Shane.
I want to say 2013 Plattsburgh State.
You got the year, you didn't get the opponent. It wasn't Plattsburgh. Noah, do you got one?
He got the year. Was it Geneseo?
It was Geneseo. 2013 Geneseo.
1 point for Noah.
1 point for Noah. So the second question, who made the lone shot for the Lakers in the SUNY championships last season against the Plattsburgh State Cardinals? Yeah.
Tommy Cahill.
Tommy Cahill. That was correct.
All right, let's do question number 3. We're all tied up here at 1. What was Coach Gosick's first year as a head coach? Noah.
I want to say 1989.
Nope, it was. It wasn't, he might have been a assistant coach, but he wasn't the head coach in 1989. Yeah.
2009?
Nope, it wasn't 2009. You guys can keep...
We're rapid fire here?
You can rapid fire. You can keep asking, or you can keep...
Head coach. I want to say maybe like 1999 then?
Close. Close.
1998?
The other way?
2000?
Nope.
1997?
Nope.
2001?
Close.
2002?
Keep
2003?
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. You guys got it at the same time. All right.
Let's give them both the point.
Let's give them both a point. All right.
Sorry, Eddie.
You guys are still all tied up. All right. So next question. What year did the Deborah F. Stanley Arena open? Yeah.
2010.
Was it 2010? No.
You wrote the question.
No, it was not 2010.
I'll take a guess.
Yeah.
2007.
Close. Very close.
2008?
The other way?
2006.
Yep, 2006. All right.
All right. Last chance for Noah to tie things up. We talked about John Whitelaw earlier. What years did he play as an active member of the Oswego State Lakers?
I don't know if this is right. 2007 to 2011.
Very, very close on that one. Not exactly.
Would it have to be 1 year up, 2008 to 2012?
Still very close. Very close here. You guys are right on it.
2009 to 2013.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Got
that
it.
was one of those.
All right. Shane wins this round of the festivities. All right, let's do some Wordle. So the way this game goes is right here I have 3 players down on my paper, both from the men's and women's Oswego State hockey team. So what you guys going to do, you can start off with their year, they go to position, guess their name, and then we'll just rapid fire from there. All right, so let's start off with number 1 from the men's hockey team. Let's start with year. See how well you guys know your fellow teammates.
Can you like? One?
What was that?
Did you say he's number 1?
Like number or? Yeah. I'm just doing it based off their class, so freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So let's go with that.
Junior.
No.
Freshman.
No.
Senior.
No.
Sophomore.
Not sophomore. All right. Forward. So maybe that narrow it down just a little bit.
I'll let you go first here.
Forward, sophomore.
No, if you know it, you could just jump right in.
Yeah, you can.
Take a shot in the dark here. Connor Gato?
No.
Nope.
Brett Fudger.
Yes.
There it is.
So the first point goes to Shane. Now let's go to the second player on the men's hockey team. Go right ahead.
Senior.
No.
Freshman?
No.
Junior.
No. Got another sophomore.
Sophomore.
Okay. Matthew McQuaid.
No.
Kyle Shell?
No.
Connor Gato.
No.
Sophomore.
I think here.
No, you got to get back in this
I
game
know.
here.
Shane's beating me by a lot. Trying to think here.
Brandon Milberg.
No. Good guess.
I was about to guess that.
Jonathan Bala.
No.
What am I missing here? Come on, you gotta chime in here.
I know. I'm thinking. I got my thinking cap on.
Initials are. I'm pretty sure that this will give it away, but initials are DS.
Oh, Drake Semrad.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
All right, last player for the men's hockey team. Let's start with the year.
Senior.
Yep.
Whew, there's a lot.
There's a lot of seniors.
Yeah.
Quinn Warmouth.
No.
Tyler Flack?
No.
Rocco Andriaki.
No.
Connor Sleeth.
Bingo.
There it is.
There you go. Noah's on the
I'm
board.
I'm on the board.
So that does it for the men's side. Now let's go to the women's ice hockey team. Let's start with number 1. So go right ahead.
Senior.
No.
Junior.
No.
Sophomore?
No. So we got a freshman.
Freshman. Whew, I don't know.
Could we ask like position?
Yeah.
Forward.
No.
D.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with all the names, so I'm gonna have to think here.
Defenseman, freshman.
I might need a hint.
First name starts with an H.
Man, why'd you have to stump him like this? Come on.
This was probably the hardest one. I asked Brummer, our VPB guy, to give me a number for their uniforms, and that was the one that came up. So Helen Van Dam was was the first one. So let's go to number 2.
Junior.
Yes.
Forward.
No.
Defenseman.
Yes.
Lauren Shell.
Bingo. First.
Oh,
Wow.
It's all tied up, I believe.
All right.
This is for everything.
It's for all the marbles here.
All the marbles.
All the marbles.
Let's do it.
Final player. Let's go number 3.
Senior.
Yep.
Sophia Kirikakis.
No.
Rachel Corbett.
No.
Ashley McGrath.
No.
Forward.
No.
Defenseman, obviously, or goalie?
No.
Goalie. Lexi?
No. No, you said the name earlier, and it has a similar first name, but almost there.
Almost there. Let me think.
I don't know the other goalies' names. So. I'm trying to think, though.
You know what? I'll just give it to you guys. Rachel Brace.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But we're at a tie right now.
We are at a tie.
So I have one player in my mind right now. Let's do it really quickly. So go right ahead. Men's ice hockey team.
Senior.
Just say the name. Rapid fire.
Okay. Connor Smart.
He read my mind.
I'm the winner.
Wow.
Shane Bull took
He
it.
read my mind. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Wow.
Not only can he absolutely kill it on the ice, but he's also a great mind reader. But I mean, once again, thank you guys for joining us on Port City Rising. We had a blast. Any lasting thoughts for Oswego's faithful before you guys head out?
No, I just want to thank you again for having us on. We had a blast, and you guys do a great job here, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for having us on. This was a lot of fun. Sorry we got stumped a little bit on the questions there.
It's also a little bit my fault.
Yeah, it's part of our faults, but
no, but yeah, this was great. And to the faithful, best fans we have, go Lakers, and can't wait to see you at the Deb.
Could have not said it any better.
I couldn't have said it any better either.
That does it for episode 2 of Port City Rising. Once again, huge thank you to Shane and Noah Bull for taking time out of their Tuesday and joining us on the show. Be sure to catch Noah, Shane, and the rest of the Oswego State men's hockey team this Saturday as they host Alvernia University for some preseason action. And on Friday, October 27th, the Lakers kick off the 2023-2024 hockey campaign against Hobart College here at the Deb. For myself, Brooks, and our amazing crew, thank you for watching Port City Rising. Catch us on Halloween for our very next episode.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with